Stefan and Coenie sets off to Zululand for a week of hunting with Isak Kirsten from Wow Africa Safaris.
Hey guys, welcome here. Isak.
Stefan.
Coenie, welcome here. Nice to meet you. Did you have a safe trip?
Yeah, we had a good 5-hour drive here.
Well, welcome to Madaka Game Ranch, home of Wow Africa.
Thanks a lot, it's beautiful here.
Come through, let's have a drink.
Thanks. Cheers.
Thanks. Pleasure.
Where's the chef, man?
I shot it really good. I thought my involvement was great.
I'm specifically looking for a duiker, and I've brought along my 375 Ruger caliber in my 375 Hawkeye Alaskan rifle. We specifically loaded solids for this type of hunt. It's a classic way of hunting a duiker, any small, very small framed antelope. The reason why you're shooting a solid is because you're only punching 2 holes in your trophy, which either is going to be a full mount or a cape against a half mount against the wall. So you don't want to damage your trophy with a bullet expanding too much and taking away a chunk of the skin. So that's why we're using a solid bullet. I'm going to shoot a 300 grain Impala brass solid at about 2,280 foot per second. We're going to zero the rifle at 100 meters. I don't think the shooting distance will be much further than that. It is quite a small target to hit, so we would like to get closer than 100. So that's the reason why we're going to zero it at 100.
The rifle I'll be using is the Ruger Hawkeye African Edition. It's in a 375 Ruger caliber. I'll be using Nosler's partition 300 grain partitions at around about 2,500 feet per second. The rifle's fitted with a 2.5 to 10 by 44 Vortex Viper rifle scope. And according to Isak, the larger frame animals that we will be targeting, the average shooting distance is around 100 meters, so we'll be sighting in the rifle on 100 meters. I've got my CZ 550 Varmint rifle here in 308 caliber. It's fitted with a Night Force scope with elevation turrets. I'll be shooting a 155 grain Nosler bullet at around about 2,800 feet per second. What I'm looking to do is shoot one of the smaller frame animals like springbok, blesbuck, maybe a mountain reedbuck, at round about 300 meters. I've practiced at that distance and I'm quite confident in the rifle and myself on that distance. So we'll be zeroing the rifle at 100 meters and then I'll be using my chart and my elevation dials to dial to a certain distance once we've ranged the animal that we want to take down. Right, okay.
Well, good morning guys. I hope you had a good night's rest after driving all the way from the City of Evils. But welcome here at Madaka Game Ranch. You're on a National Heritage Site and you had quite a few different species on your list. We've got over 20 species available on this property. So I think what we'll do this morning is nice and cool, overcast. We'll drive around and you can just get your feel on the habitat, and then from there you can decide what you want to take.
100%.
Great, looking forward.
Ready for it?
Yes.
Ready.
Let's go.
Movies daarin. Ja. Agterste een. Ek hou nie van hierdie horings hier, dis te naby mekaar.
Well, we've been driving around here, and I brought you here to, this is one of the highest points of our property, and the animals that's in this area is blesbuck, mountain reedbuck is the two that we get here the most. We might run into the odd eland and something like that, but those are both species that you said you would like to take. So the wind is perfect here from the side, so I think what we must do is go over here and start walking slowly on this ridge line, and you'll see the mountain reedbuck blend in extremely well within these rocks if they're lying down. But since it's cold and cool, overcasted, I'm pretty sure we'll find them feeding. So we'll just go very slowly, and maybe we're lucky and we bump into one of them. And
That will be nice.
oh yeah, let's bring.
Let's
What
go.
are you using today?
I have the 308.
Okay,
It's for a little bit farther shot, so see what we can take with it.
let's go.
Good.
Coenie is looking for a blesbuck or mountain reedbuck, and is ready to take a long shot in the mountains with his 308 rifle.
What I didn't see is right in front of the blesbuck is actually mountain reedbuck. I can see 4 mountain reedbuck at the moment, but they're all female. But where there should be a male in the area as well. The wind's almost going towards them, but let's just see if we can get a little bit angle point on that side, get you in a shooting position. Let's lie down and just scan the area. There might be a male mountain reedbuck there as well.
100.
If we get, when we peek over, we might be very close, and the wind is almost going towards them. I don't want any sound. So
Okay, good.
you want loaded, you want safe?
On safe, yes.
Okay, the blesbuck I saw earlier is a female. You can see she's heavily pregnant. I don't see the mountains that I've seen before, so let's just go very slowly over and keep our eyes open.
Okay.
If they lie down, they disappear. You don't see them.
Okay, good.
Well, Coenie, we saw the blesbuck and we saw the 4 to the right, and I wanted you to get in position on them. What we didn't see is when we got into the open, when we were ready, that there was another 10 approximately on our right hand side that we never saw before. Like I said before, they blend in very good over here. They ran off. I did see one male in the group, but there's about 14, 15 in the whole group that went over. There's a ridge line here, and hopefully they calm down before they get to the ridge line. So we'll walk this edge, and once again we might bump into some other blesbuck or into that mountain reedbucks, but still nice, better than sitting in the office.
Yeah,
So let's go.
definitely. Thank you.
Oh yes. Okay, Coenie, they don't know about us, but The blesbuck on the far left is definitely a male, and a good male. What I'm worried about is about 200 yards further there's a bunch of blesbuck, which they can see us now if we're going to go over the skyline. Let's see how we can position yourself. We can't go over too far because there's red hartebeest that's on the other ridge that we saw.
Okay.
Let's see if we can get you in a shooting position. Maybe that anthill, if we can get there, you might have a shot.
Okay.
Stay very low. You go in front. See those rocks sticking out there?
Yes.
Get yourself in position.
The top ones, those.
Those top ones will be a complete open, but maybe we're lucky and some don't run and then we can pick one out.
Okay, good.
Second from the left, standing broadside. Don't shoot, let's get the cameraman in here. He's licking himself.
Yeah.
Go over this.
How many meters is that? About 300?
340
340 meters.
yards. So work on 300 meters.
It's moving now.
There's one behind him.
Yeah, I see that one behind him. I can take a shot on him when he stands. Is it
Yes.
fine? If it's gonna go stand still, give me a shot, I'm gonna take it. You ready?
Take him when you... Okay, you hit him. You hit him, the shot's good. I can see the exit wound. There you go. Well, Coenie, it's the first time you hunt in Zululand.
Yes.
Wow, congratulations. That's the one.
Thank you very much.
Good shooting. Look at that exit wound there. But look at this. That's a nice hit. That's over 16 inches. Nice white ivory tips. Hard bosses. Very nice trophy. Good shooting, my man. Very good.
Thank you very much.
Let's put him up for pictures. Well, Coenie, we were up at 5 o'clock this morning and we didn't have a specific species that we went for, but we saw mountain reedbuck, red hartebeest, eland, blue wildebeest and blesbuck. I'll let you quickly tell the story.
Yeah, we were coming over the ridge and there was a bunch of species, so the decision had to be made, and yeah, we got a nice animal. It was a nice far shot, and I enjoyed it very much. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. It was nice having you here, and excellent shooting. I mean, over 300 yard shot, 340 yard shot to be exact, and he took him right, double lung shot him, didn't go far, went down, and a magnificent trophy. This is SCI gold, way over 16 inches. Well, congratulations, my friend.
Thank you very much.